Okay. So this is Ringwalk Media, a nice Sunday morning, and we've managed to get Ricky Reeves and Perry Howe on the same Zoom call. They've got a Central Area Cruiserweight title on the 22nd of April over at the Magna Centre in Rotherham. Boys, good morning.
Good morning.
Are we all okay?
Marvellous.
Yeah, really good, thank you.
Good. You're both looking very well. So it's a cracking fight, this. Central Area Cruiserweight title, vacant, and two local lads going at it. Let's start with you, Perry, first of all. How happy are you that you've got this shot at the Area Cruiserweight title?
Pretty happy, to be fair. Obviously, me and my supporters, we want credible fights. You can't get more credible than a 10-round title fight. It's a Sheffield derby. It's going to be a good night all round. And obviously, my fans are really looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to becoming Central Area champion. So it's quite a big milestone in my career, and I'm going to enjoy it all the way.
And Ricky, yourself, you kind of burst on the scene just about a year ago on the Boxer show.
Yep.
And you've also got a shot now at the Central Area Cruiserweight title. I believe actually Perry was on holiday. He got the call before you for that show. So
I did.
It says, yeah.
Yeah, I got the call, and I was the one. I says, get Ricky on it instead. He needs that leg up. Give him that leg up. We'll set him up to bring him down. And I planned this from the start. So basically, while I was sat with my family in Corfu, enjoying a nice bit of food and that, we let it all unfold. He did really well. He comes second. I knew he'd beat Sheldon. We've got him up there. We've got him on the map. And we've got him in a place where I've set him up to fall now. So we'll get him up there. And I'm going to bring him all the way back down.
I think what he's saying is that he bottled it. But we'll move on.
I ain't got time for these 3 rounds, mate. I'm a 10-round championship fighter, and you're going to find out on the 22nd of April. You haven't gone past 4 rounds.
You didn't want the team beaten.
Mate, you know what I know, and you know that you've got to knock me out. You wear that final belt. Yeah, but this is the problem. I can do both. You know I'm going to get you out of there, or I'm going to win. The pressure's going to be on.
Not
6th, 7th round.
Not a chance.
You know, 6th, 7th round, when you know I'm winning every single round on points, your pressure, your bum's going to be like that. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to leave yourself open.
It won't go 6, 7 rounds.
Night, Ricky.
It won't go 6, 7. It will not go 7 rounds.
But that's the problem. I'm not saying it is, but I know I can get you out. But I know 6th, 7th round, your pressure's on you. You know I'm going to be winning on the points. You know the score.
I'll be too fit for you.
You what?
Everything. I'll be too fit, too strong.
You think?
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah. Well,
to be fair, boys. Ricky on the Boxer show, he took out Anis Taj and Sheldon McDonald. Now they're 2 very big punchers, really good guys, and gone on, to start their careers. Ricky, you must be feeling confident from those because you only just narrowly lost to Ellis Zorro in the final. You had 20 minutes to get ready for that final bout.
Well, this is what gives me a lot of confidence coming into this fight. I mean, I've known Perry for years. We've sparred numerous rounds, trained and whatever, but we've got the same record. But the people I've fought to him, like Sheldon, he's a really good boxer. I've got Anis Tadjou, we've seen lose to Vidal Riley, but he put up a good fight. He's a tough fighter. And then the fight with Ellis, I knew I was up against it with Ellis anyway, because he was I think it was 11-0 before that tournament. And I just lost. I think I had 8 minutes or whatever. It's not an excuse, part of the tournament and stuff, but it didn't help.
No, you did well, mate. You did well, but let's just remember 3-round fights. Completely different story.
But 3 fights in one night.
Different ball game.
All walls.
Let's see how the chess match goes on. 6th, 7th fight. You say you think you'll get me out here before then. You haven't got a second plan. What is going to happen if you've got to deep walk with me 6th, 7th round?
The thing is, I think you think I'm just going to go in there gunslinging. I could either break you down or I'll take you out. You won't be able, if I hit you.
Well, you got that box, man. You can't outbox me.
How? Of course I can. How?
You cannot. You cannot outbox me. The only way you can win this is if you land one on my chin.
Do you think you're a better boxer?
I know I'm a better boxer.
How?
I know.
Your boxing IQ, your speed, nothing. Not there.
Years of boxing. I've been toying
Not
with
there.
you for years. I built you up to
Never.
bring you down.
Never.
It's all going to come and crack you
Rude
down.
awakenings waiting
I'm
for
going
this.
I'm going to put a
This
bit
is
of money
gonna
in
be
your
rude.
family's pocket. I'm going to take my Central Area title. I'm going to give you the rematch. I'm going to win that. And then I'm going to enjoy it. That's it.
It's going to be bad when you watch this back after the beating you take. That's all. That's all.
Me and my fans aren't scared of me going out on my shield. I will go down on my shield, but that isn't going to be in this fight with you.
100%.
You reckon?
I know it will. 100%.
You know.
I know it does. I know I do.
Well,
so, Ricky,
yes.
so let's just touch on something there that Perry's brought up. You have only done 4-rounders. This is a 10-round fight. Now, I know you collectively did 9 rounds, obviously in the boxer, but Perry's just come off a really hard one with Eric Naziana.
Was it though?
Well, he cut him in the 8th. It was a tough fight.
He got a
little dumpling for the arms, and he ran.
He got an overhand.
You did go 10. You did go 10. But it's not hard to go 10 when you don't engage and you get hit by him and you run. You felt his power and didn't like it.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying to you. This is sometimes where you've got to think smart. It's not all about brute strength, Ricky. I'm not saying you're not stronger than me, but you've got to land that shot clean. And for you to land that, I'll have landed 4 jabs in your face. That first round,
you didn't even outbox him massively. You landed a couple of jabs.
It were 100. I think I scored full 100. I think I pointed him every round. And it's what's going to happen to you. 8 rounds in, I'm going to be 8 rounds up. And you're going to be like, what the hell? Then you're going to make a mistake because the pressure's going to get to you. You're going to want to knock me out. You're going to leave yourself open. And I don't think that 10th bell's coming because I think you're going to make a fatal mistake. Well, not fatal because obviously we don't want no one getting killed.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
But you know what I mean? You know that I think that's going to be the game changer, the pressure. You are going to be down on the scorecards and something's got to give. You're not going to want to lose. You would rather go out on your shield trying to get me out of there. Your head's going to go and you're going down. That's it.
Perry,
that's it.
Just on that touching on that, the scorecards on the boxer for all 3 of Ricky's fights didn't have him losing a round.
No, well, that's it. Well, I'll be honest with you, I've not even looked at the scorecards. I know I'm not discrediting him. He did really well. He did really, really well. And you take this fight off it, as a friend behind the scenes before this fight got announced, I know he's done really well. And I was proud of him. And I'll be honest with you, over the 3, I think he'd do, but that Ultimate Boxer suits Ricky's style better than it suits me. So he's probably going to do better on that than me. The problem is, over a 10-round fight, we are built different fighters. I am built for 10 rounds. I'm a championship fighter.
I don't think you are, though. You've only done 1 10-rounder.
Yeah, but I've
fighter.
always shown in sparring, whoever I'm sparring with, as the rounds get on, I get better. And as that fight breaks down, I start finding gaps in people's weaknesses.
With my fitness will be a big thing, and I think you are going to expect me to be shattered by round if it goes to round 7 and 8. And when you see I'm not tiring and I'm walking you down, you'll panic.
No, the problem you've got is I'm not underestimating you. I'm in the physical peak of my life.
Oh no, I'm not. I would never underestimate you. I know this is going to be. There's records that same, aren't there? You're a good fighter. You're a very good fighter, and like I said. Yeah. We're friends. I'm proud of what you've done. I was there on your debut. You were there on mine. That's it. You've built yourself up. You've won a title. It's what we always talk about.
I've got no shame. I've got no shame. If you put me down on my horse in front of my fans, there's going to be 250, 300 of them there. You've got about the same going. We're going to have a really good night. If I go down on my shield, I know the best man on the night won, and that would be you. The problem is, I just can't see it happening. I just can't see how you are getting me out of there.
Fight's a good fight. You believe you're coming to win, which is what I want. This is what
I want you to. I don't think there should be anyone in this. If I was taking this fight not thinking how we're going to win, I wouldn't be in this fight. And I think you're the same. But this is why we've got the mutual respect. Obviously, we can have the bants. We know his strengths. We know his weaknesses. We both know that on the night, this could go either way. And it's not as clean cut as you're going to knock me out. This has got a few dynamics to it. And if you get to that 6th, 7th round, I want to see how you're going to handle that. And I'll be honest with you, I think you might panic before then. I think you might jump your load pretty quick. I don't know if you are 10 round fit, which I don't believe that you won't be. I know you and Ryan are going to prepare well for this fight. I'm already one step ready. I'm already 20 round fit. I'm 30 round fit.
Good. I like to hear it, and I hope you are.
And I can't wait for this fight.
Exciting time.
Ricky, what makes you believe that you can beat Perry in this fight?
Like I've said, he's a good fighter. It's same records, all this kind of stuff. But in my head, in my heart, like I don't see anything that he does as a threat that I've not already been in with. Do you know what I mean? I know he can go. His probably only asset is that he'll still be there if I don't knock him out in 10 rounds, and he'll still be coming and stuff. Other than that,
just answered it. I'll still be there in 10 rounds, but I'll win every round.
No, I just said if I don't knock you out, then yeah, you'll still be coming forward in later rounds, which I know you will. Yeah. However, other than that, I don't see. You don't hit harder. You're not faster. You're not a better boxer. I fought people who were a lot tougher and stuff. They've not took me out. I just don't see how you take me out.
Well, we'll see over 10 rounds. These lads that you're fighting, I think you and Sheldon would have been closer over a 10-round fight. I did have you winning it on Ultimate Box. I knew you were going to win it. I told everyone you were going to beat Sheldon over a 3-round fight. I think as the tactics come in, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round, I think it's a different story.
Only because it was the 3 rounds. It did suit me, but it didn't. I think everybody in that tournament would have agreed. Panicked a little bit. Everyone knew if you lost that first round, you could pretty much lose it. So everyone's boxing went out a winner a bit. I spoke to Anise about this. Spoke to Anise about it. The way he boxed Vidal, how he boxed me, we just went in to try and kill each other. But
yeah,
it is what it is. But like I said, for me to answer your question, I feel I do everything better, and I faced tougher opposition, so I just don't see how it's a Perry win.
And the same question to you, Perry.
Best man on the night. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not underestimating Ricky. It's far from it. All it is I know I'm prepared and I'm ready for every eventuality. If you catch me clean on the chin and knock me out, I will go down on my shield. I will get up and I will shake your hand and say, "Well done." But I just do not see it happening. That is it. I just don't see it. So you're not going to get it landed. You're not going to get clean enough near me to do it. I'm going to be faster than you, and I'm going to be fitter than you, mentally and physically, and that is the ball game. So that's it. So it's going to be fun.
We're certainly in for a really, really good fight on the 22nd of April. It's going to be a cracking night because, like you say, you've probably got some mutual fans as well, people who know.
We've both spoke about this. I think the reason why it's exciting as well is because obviously me and Perry train at the same amateur gym for 2 years or so. So there's a lot of people who either got tickets off me or Perry to watch both of us. Do you know? So there's going to be loads of mutual people there to see us both, which is good.
I think I'll touch on this as well. I think it's going to be me and Ricky. This is our job. We fight. This is what we do. I think it's going to be harder on us families as such, isn't it? We've both got partners.
I've heard they've started at each other as well, haven't they?
I don't know. Have they?
I was saying I've had Carly yesterday. I wish you a happy anniversary, Vance, and she said you're still going to knock me out. I said,
family affair, isn't it?
She's learning the game, isn't she? She knows the game. So
you're going to have to get your missus retaliating, Ricky.
That's it. She's on it already. She's on job. She's having a go at him. She's having pops at Perry already.
I know both our women are going to be like this behind it all night until the fight's over.
Oh yeah.
So, well, listen. talking of the fight, whoever wins, which is going to be a cracking fight, there's a possibility of an English title shot. Now, Luke Watkins, I believe, is the current champion, and he possibly is taking on Jamie Smith, who was also in that the boxer program back in last year. I think Jamie's got 7 knockouts. I think 6 knockouts out of his fight. So he's a tough guy. That's a cracking fight between those two. Would either of you want to go and take that challenge? Whoever wins that fight,
I'll fight anyone.
I'll let you go first.
Sorry, Rick.
No, it's all right. Go on.
I'll fight anyone. Obviously, if the price is right, the opportunity comes. Titles or no titles, it's about credible fights for me and my supporters. I've tried to build a career based on sincerity to my fans, and the fact is, this all padding a record, taking easy fights, it worked for me. I'd rather go down on my shield, taking these big fights. I don't think I'm any better than anyone, but I also think on a good day, I can mix it with the best and I can put on entertaining fights. So them opportunities come, I'm taking them. And the first step of that is getting Ricky out of here on 22nd of April. So I look forward to it.
And same question to you, Ricky.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I thought it was Jordan Thompson fighting Luke Watkins because I thought he'd vacated it. I don't know.
I don't know. He may well have done, to be fair.
I don't know. Either way, though.
I know that I know that Jamie Smith's going to go and fight for that.
Yeah. I've said, obviously, winning this after I beat Perry, and I've got that. If you win an area title, it puts you straight up in that English title bracket. So the names around it, you've got like obviously there's Jamie, who are going. I still speak to him since the tournament. Him and his team are really good. Got on well with them. But again, we said it's like me and Perry. If you have to fight, you have to fight. Yeah, well, this is it. Yeah, so there's Jamie's up there. There's Luke Watkins. There was Ellis again. Vidal Riley. All these kind of names are in and around our names. So I said we'll fight this, and then whatever gets offered, or if the price is right, we don't get nothing from just fighting each other now. To go then fighting people who was just coming to lose and whatever, it makes no sense to me.
The thing is, when I'm
sure Perry said the same. You said it, and me and Perry are 32 now. We're not in this for a long time. It's a good time, as you always say, and it's true. Yeah. We're in this to take fights, to make fights that people remember, get some good money behind it, pick up titles if we can. So see what happens.
The loser of this fight will come again. So obviously Ricky will still get another opportunity. It's just obviously I'm going to take that title and then see what I get offered. So that's it.
And you guys are in a very hard category, obviously cruiserweight. Recently, Jack Massey had to step up to heavyweight to fight Joseph Parker because nobody would fight him. The guys at the top, Okoli, Billum Smith, Riakpo, those three are going to kind of do a triangle and fight each other. So it kind of rules out any kind of progress at that top. Is that frustrating for you guys as fighters who are working so hard to try and get to that stage?
I think the rankings, as Fing, me and Ricky have touched on this many times, the rankings as they are, it's crazy anyway. Like the cruiserweights, there's some stiff competition, but there's also a lot of dead wood in there that shouldn't really be there, like in between me and Ricky. Once you start filtering out I'm not going to start naming and shaming people unless I have to. But there's people that aren't even cruiserweights, they're light heavies or the journeymen that have won a couple on bounce and they're just floating about. There's a few. And when you narrow it down to like who's actually here in Britain, who's a credible cruiserweight, I reckon it takes the rankings down to only 20 odd cruisers anyway, 20, 25 maybe. So it's obviously I get the game, but some of these in the top 10, they've only been padding the records, and then you've got lads further down that have took fights that with more credible opponents, and it doesn't always match up to actually how good the boxer is. So it's a dodgy one with the rankings. Obviously, one of us win this title, we're both going to get elevated massively. I think Ricky's already round the top 10 mark. I think I'm floating around 30 at minute, and like I said, I got no no respect for fighting Dex Bellman like in losing with 6 rounds, but I'd rather take fights like that than be padding around with journeyman just to boost my record. So I'm going to do it the hard way. I'm going to take Ricky out 10 rounds. That's going to boost me up. Then I'm going to take him out for another 10 rounds, and that's going to boost me up. So it's just which way you want to go with it. And I, like Ricky says, one thing I'll agree with, we both haven't got time on our side. 32. By 35, I want to be sat, retired, moving on to the next venture and looking after my family. And I'm sure he's probably the same. So let's go make these happen. But we've got to get up past each other first.
Well, listen, final couple of minutes to each of you. Give each other a message and your fans, and we'll go with Ricky first.
Just, if you're watching this, if you want to get a ticket, please get in touch. We've still got some left. It'll be a night not to be missed. The undercards that Ryan and Steffy are building already is looking wicked. So there's not just me and Perry. It'll be a wicked night. So love to see everyone there. But as to Perry, best man on the night, but I just believe it's me by stoppage at some point. I'm not going to call around. I'm not McGregor or Ali.
Have a safe camp, Ricky. Just make sure you turn up. Just make sure you turn up.
Fully fit. May the best man.
It. No excuses, eh?
Never any excuses.
Never, mate. Never.
Well, listen, it's certainly boding for a really, really good night over in Sheffield. Steffi and Ryan always put on great shows, as you've said there. And you guys, as the main event, is going to be a superb end to a really, really good card, I'm sure. I, for one, personally cannot wait for this fight. My personal opinion, I don't think it's going past 5 rounds either way. That's my opinion. So I think it's going to be an explosive fight, a great fight for the boxing fan. And actually, that's what this country needs, really good fights from people who actually want to fight. So, lads, superb. Well done for taking the fight against each other. Congratulations on that. And we look forward to having a really good night.
Me and the promise are, mate, we'll see you all 22nd of April. So, I'll concur what Ricky said. I've got tickets left. Come and get them. Get Sheffield behind us. Let's have a good night. Like you say, business is business. I do honestly believe I'm going to win this. Ricky does. It's going to be a good night. This is what boxing needs. Not these clowns, Tommy Fury and Jake Paul. Get these gone.
Boys, superb. Thank you so much. And we look forward to the 22nd of April. Well done.
Nice one for having us. Cheers, mate.
All the best. Safe camp, Ricky.
Thank you. You too, Perez. See you in a bit.
See you later. Bye.